I've been involved with Challenge because I think it's one of the best racing car clubs around. It's 30 years old, it's got some beautiful people that race here.
Great drive, almost flag to flag. In fact, it is flag to flag. The flag is out. I don't think Greg Gosman's going to make it too easy for Henry van Vletter. As they come down onto turn one, he'll have a look on the inside, but we know Gosman is very good in turn one. But also having driven the circuit a couple of times now, Matt, turn one is actually not an entity.
Braking marker, fades to the inside, covers his line, and sends Hurley to the outside. Oh, that crash in front. Great drive from Smith. It's going to be 2, 3 in 1. That was never going to work out.
Yeah, big tag there from Jacques Smith on the back end of Alka. Nicely done there. That's, oh, Dion Holloway getting to grips with someone there and getting it.
So Nathan is under pressure, and he's put that pressure on himself. He is going to be in the danger box for the next 3 corners.
Well, Lyle Ramsey's going to help him out here a little bit. Oh, in fact, a lot. Look at that. Henning completely out of shape, but he catches it. And if that's a new car, wow, what a way to come to the circuit and sort it out.
Maiden victory on a new Goose. That's a good day at the office, and baby Nate will be happy with that.
3-way Golf 1 train coming through Sunset.
Indeed, they're golfs all over the show. These cars just don't want to lie down and die.
Here we go. Oh, there's a move though.
Elbows.
Look at this.
Big drive. Big drive coming.
Side by side as they come out, Elner and Rory Atkinson. A much better start from Rory Atkinson, I say, because most of the time last year, oh, as we see Blackensee throwing up the inside.
Just throwing it in the inside there.
Ramsey looking back at Hurley now. Look, Hurley's under a bit of pressure too, as the two Restonic cars start to come into it. Very tight stuff here between the Coney man and Lyle Ramsey. Oh, yeah, starting to slip and slide. There's a puncher on that car. That's why he's got out of shape. Roy and Needham going side by side and into turn 2 now. Needham looks like he's running a little bit wide. Oh, no, he's made a mistake. And that is going to be big time and costly for him. Start like no one else could. And you can see it's Needham on his tail. But Andre Needham is going to have his work cut out for him, trying to find a way past Van Rooyen.
Oh, I think he's got the job done early. Commentators curse there once again.
But I don't think he's going to catch him. Here's Thole, Nathan going into the big right hand at the back of the straight. This is the fossil spot. Oh, looks like there's a little bit. Yes, there's a mistake there. Mistake from Thole. Nathan comes off it and he gets into a big slide in the sixth trainer. Thole's gone as well.
All kinds of loose. That's what happens if you live through that corner.
A whole bunch of guys. Peter Thompson's involved. Elmer Cruz has actually lost out to Peter Thompson. And Quinton's just ahead. Oh, a little tap.
That was not a big landing water. We go back to the other start, and Tole tries to get up the inside of everyone, and it's gone sideways.
Atkinson onto the bonnet of Darren Nathan, which I probably would have done as well. Good move there, Gav. Not a bad option. But the checkered flag comes out.
Slipstreaming is what counts here. Jurgen pulls out from behind Carlos Valverde. Let's have a look here at Valdi. Whoa, a big crash coming up there. Look at that. You can't even see the guy's back wheel, and whoa, big crash.
Take it over. Look how close this man is to Kieran Kwambi. Leicester is basically a VTEC trailer, and there's a Fenton trailer behind him. Oh, tights up between Daniel Sebastian and Peter Thompson. Oh, we're going to get a roll here. Possibly no.
Wayne Masters, though, he's under pressure from Lee Thompson. But have a look, Rodriguez. Oh, everybody on the brakes. Rodriguez and Smallberger stuck together going through there.
Back to Class B. Look at this Thole up the inside. Can he make it stick? Yes, he can. He goes up the inside of Jake Jacobs. That's not easy to do. Come on, Jakes. What's happening there, big guy? And Max sitting behind him going, yeah, do I follow you, Derek, or do I find my own way past these 4-5 cars? Because there is nothing in it between them. There's now 6 cars all battling for the lead. Oh, they're side by side. Little touch between the two of them coming out of one. Oh, a touch between Masters as well. Here comes Lee Thompson. Oh, a big incident. Thompson goes up the inside, gets clipped by Economides.
The younger they are, they're a little bit braver than the older guys.
Yeah, now with a massive breather. Philip Cruiser, look at Chad, he is so mad. How late is that on the brake? Philip's probably going, don't run into me, dude. Whoa.
They're going to turn 4. He's pushing hard to try and catch Jake Jacobs. Can he hang on? Oh, he's run wide. Oh, this is going to be a big one. Man, he got out of shape there. He's going to go up and over and launches the car. Woo!
Yeah. Well, I think just on the fuel side, obviously BP gives you wings, because I launched that car more than I've ever launched a car in my life.
Looks as if we've got Greg Austin. Whoa! Leicester's got it sideways. Volkswagen techniques. That's how you do it in a Golf.
Man, this old guy's quick, eh? For an old guy, he's damn quick.
Jakes, how'd that feel?
Oh, that was good. Great start there from Warren Dodd from the back of the field. He heads off down into that. He's been taken out. Can you believe it? Really action, and we're not even over the start-finish line. Now I think Ray's just enjoying the fact that he's starting the season where he ended off last year. Out in front with no one to catch.
And Gavin Ross going up the inside of Carlos Norberg. Carlos.
Very good so far. Here we go back to Class B. Look at these boys getting it sideways. Class B absolutely lit up around the fastest part of the circuit.
petrol head, just addicted to the game of motorsport, and just loving it every time I'm in the car.
Well, this feels like it should be the first team.
We got the
Avoid me on
Italian
the track.
stallion, the Butte from Beirut, and the Yorkshire pudding.
I race because it's a good stress reliever. I love the competition of the game, and it's just a great thing to be in. It really is. More people should do it.
One of the best starts we've seen out of him. Verolini running a little bit wide. Oh, speaking of running wide, a couple of cars getting out of shape and touching each other as well. Little bit of action at the back end. A little bit of sliding.
I've just had my first outing in my A-class car and completely totaled it. My fault. People ran into me.
Getting out of there, and the Class B is just avoiding all that action as they come through there. There's just cars everywhere. Polos parked left, right, and centre. Eric Gander's involved there as well. You can see Ricardo De Silva going side by side with Pete Watkins. So Class C leaders have just been passed by Class A. Here comes second place for Class B, and this time Smith down on the inside into Volkswagen.
Very, very happy in challenge. I've had some amazing battles.
Little tap between himself and front of himself. When Sale goes off, so does Smith. That is going to be absolutely perfect for the man who was right there with him.
This is my second race in Class A, which didn't last very long because of my mate Chris Dale, who couldn't stay on the black stuff.
think VW Challenge is an awesome platform. It was a Class C was created for up-and-coming talent, and I think that's what it still is. So I think it's the perfect formula to start racing. Class C is it's a 1600 budget formula. You can learn your racecraft, and you can build from there. Go from Class C to Class B. If you have the budget, you move to Class A. In fact, if I compare what we did, we went from B to A, and it was a very similar experience way back when, in 1998. And yeah, I still think the same applies today. So yeah, I think Class C is a nice starting up formula for youngsters, 16, 17, 18-year-olds, and they can just build their way up.
Name's Matt. I've been racing for a year and a half, and I do it because I love it. I've got VW on board with me, BHRT, and we're just here having fun. That's it.
Yeah, you got a bunch of racing guys that we all became friends. We all started back in the 90s. I think Andre, you were 93, 92, 91, and
93.
93.
93 as well.
Yeah, no, I was about
2000.
Yeah.
Derek?
2003.
Yeah.
2003. And we all become mates, and we've been racing over the last 30 years, but some of us a bit less than that. Some of us are quicker than the others.
There's another one. There's another one.
Jax Jacobs.
Yeah, there's another one.
We've all had a turn to help run the club. We've been chairmans, we've been PRO, vice chairmans, marketing, and the series is a success because of the amount of involvement that we've all put in.
I've been involved in the club since 93, but probably the longest driver. I've never had a broken year since 93 out of all the drivers that have participated in VW Challenge. It's had different names.
I pressed buttons here. Is it working?
And as Wayne said earlier, we've been a lot of us that take turns as chairman and vice chairman in promoting the club. We have grown this club to, at one stage, up to 60 members on the start line, which is quite awesome. We're still one of the biggest formulas in this country, and we're supported by different companies in the sense of sponsoring us, the likes of AT, Motormart, previously Goldwagen and Compsol. Even ourselves, a few of the racing guys have contributed to the running of the club, which helps. Thanks. Yes, Andy Gosman, I've just informed you that I've beat Andy Gosman. He's never beaten me.
Can I also just say something? None one of these guys ever beat me.
Because we didn't race at the same time.
He raced at night time when we raced in the daytime. But yes, we got involved in the challenge, and it's been great from the start. We've had our ups and downs, many more ups and downs, and great times.
I think Gavin said it all. The best regional series in the country, and we'll stand by that for 30 years.
Yeah, I think the challenge has become a little bit more professional over the number of years. In the beginning, the guys would just rock up with a toolbox and they would help each other. These days, it's a lot of computers and strings and cambers and wheel gauges and all these sort of things, but it's all for the good. I think we try and build on the challenge and on the series, and we've done that.
So Jakes was chairman also for 3 years. Yeah. That's correct. You raced in Class C, Class D, sorry,
Class D.
Yeah. And which other class did you move into?
Then C, and then Polos.
Polos,
We had the Polos. Then we had Class X. I was involved in Atla.
Yep.
Yeah. So
when did you stop, effectively?
2010.
Yeah.
2010, yeah.
Mark, tell us what you enjoy about Challenge.
Not you guys.
I started 95 and did a stint till 2003. Won it in 2003 and then they decided to do another class because I was the only one there. And but otherwise, it was a great time. I had a 15-year break and started again, and really enjoying it. It's good camaraderie. Guys are great, except some of the new guys. but like Mark and Eric. Oh, there. But the competitivity is brilliant. I love the
us old guys.
and really enjoying it. You have to say something else.
That's it, I think. Yeah.
That's a wrap.
Okay, hi, my name is Jacques Smith. I've been racing in Volkswagen Challenge for about 7 years now. I started racing, it's because it's just always been a passion of mine. I've just been an enthusiast since the mid-90s, from the Group N days and Super Tourers. So I love motorsport, I love everything about it. And the reason I came to Racing Challenge was because of the social atmosphere and the history that the club has. It's just a great bunch of guys, and there's a lot of young talent in Challenge. So it was one of the more difficult series to race in, but yet one of the most rewarding. And because of the history that the club has, you know, they have very good integrity and very good rules, and everything is managed extremely well. So I'm very, very happy in Challenge. I've had some amazing battles. Won the championship, Class C championship in 2014. We're going for the championship this year in 2019, but obviously we have a lot of competition. But that's good, that's the way it must be. And I'm glad to be a part of Challenge because it's such a good series. And yeah, I don't know what else to say.
So good.
Thank you. Thank you. I just ran out of things to say. What do I say?
Hi, I'm Rory Atkinson. I've been racing VW Challenge since 2010. Been in Class B and spent many years in Class A. I've won one or two of them and just have an absolute gas. I'm a petrol head, just addicted to the game of motorsport, and just loving it every time I'm in the car.
I'm Chris Dale, alias Captain Dick. I've been in VW Challenge for 4 years now, and I've just had my first outing in my A-Class car and completely totaled it. My fault, people ran into me. I've been involved with Challenge because I think it's one of the best racing car clubs around. It's 30 years old, it's got some beautiful people that race here. I race because it's a good stress reliever. I love the competition of the game, and it's just a great thing to be in. It really is. More people should do it. There's obviously quite a few dangers involved with this sport, as you can see. I took quite a whack and nearly bit my tongue off, but I was lucky. You know, it's a good thing, and a reason why we've got crash bars and there's rules with the safety equipment, with HANS devices around your neck, good helmets, good clothing. You know, we've not had any fatalities. We've had a few minor injuries, but nothing ever major.
Good.
Why not get him who crashed into me?
I like the camaraderie. It's great. And it's a hell of an adrenaline rush. And for the 10 or 12 laps you're out there, your mind is just totally focused. You can think of nothing else, and it's really, really exciting. And I'm really looking forward to the beers later, paid for by Mr. Dale.